Morning everybody. I welcome you all for the next class. In this we deals with the groundnut oil and two botanical names, bamboo and eucalyptus. Here I want to mention that these classes are not for a particular class but they are for all classes. So if we want to clear IAS, IFS, OCT, UGC and many more exams, what is required is basically a quint over gray matter with knowledge, right? And this required continuous effort, continuous hard work. You will have to observe these videos, just observe and note out the important points because they are the basically groundnut and other, they are used every day. Every strata of society is using it. So you should observe it and have acquaint with it and be indoors, be safe. So I am with you in a while. Stay on, right? Thank you. Morning everybody, welcome you all back, and today we will start the groundnut. So before starting groundnut, which is a very important crop, I just want to tell you what is vegetable oil. Vegetable oils are different types, and the first vegetable oil is non-drying oil, and it remains liquid at normal temperature. This question will come, which of the following oil remains liquid at normal temperature, and it consists of groundnut, which we are doing today, and olive oil. And this question also comes in the competitive exams. The groundnut oil is option is drying, non-drying, semi-drying, and none of the above. And the second is the olive oil, which everyone prescribed nowadays for the healthy heart. And now then second type is the semi-drying oil, and which consists of linoleic and saturated. This is very important. Saturated fatty acids, and in it comes the cotton, which I will take in subsequent days. So sunflower, then sesame, and then corn we have done, maize we have did. So third type is the drying oil. Drying, it consists of very important unsaturated fatty acids, and it has soybean, linseed we did the economic importance, and safflower, right? So these are basically the types of oil, and now I will start the groundnut. So groundnut, whose botanical name is Arachis hypogea, and it belongs to family Leguminaceae, because in subsequent days I will start the families, right? So this is a very important family, I will tell you right now. Arachis hypogea is come from the Greek word. This question will come. It from Greek, Latin, or other options. And arachis means legume, and hypogea means below ground, because these legumes, they will fruit under the soil. I will tell you later on. So botanical description, the groundnut belongs to family Leguminaceae, which I told you, and the plant is bushy annual with sub-erect branches and pinnately compound leaves, very important, with 4 leaflets. It is like this: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Pinne, like when we have a kite, it is like pinna. We're flying kite, the pinna, pinnately, and 4 leaflets, and it is basically bushy annual herb, right? So then it is also known as peanut, monkey nut, manila nut, and kingpin of oil seeds. So any question will come from these also. So now we are coming to the very important part, that is area of cultivation. Groundnut is native of Brazil. Brazil, yesterday I did the sugarcane. I told you it is a Brazil where the 100% ethanol cars are running, right? And it is also cultivated in India, China, America, Malaysia, Thailand, right? So in India, it is cultivated in Punjab, Haryana, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. So when we plot this in diagram, so yesterday I also plot them. This is Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh. This is cup shaped is Madhya Pradesh, and this is Rajasthan, Gujarat, then Maharashtra, Karnataka, and I already told you yesterday we did the sugarcane. I told you this is the jis desh mein Ganga behti hai, and the soil is alluvial, and here it is the black soil. Where here, because it is paired to the Arabian Sea, it is sandy loam. Right? So now we are coming to the soil. So soil requirements are basically as best in the light sandy alluvial, sandy loam, or also good for crop. And mind it, pH should be 6.5 to 7. This question will come in the competitive exams. So basically I already told you the fruiting will be done under the soil. The soil should be sandy structure, then otherwise it is very difficult for the pedicel to push it down to the earth. So anyhow, groundnut is a tropical plant. It is a kharif crop and grown under the rain-fed conditions. It can be grown in the Rabi also, but in India, 85% population, 85% of cultivation is done in the kharif season, that is kharif crop. And being a kharif crop, groundnut is sown in May, June, right? Whereas I don't have written, but as a Rabi, it is in September, October. And it can go up to the July also. Groundnut requires long and warm growing season with a rainfall of 50-125. If we see the areas and the rainfall here is 50-125 centimeter. 50-125 centimeter. Okay. And then it is this rainfall is ideal for the growth, and the optimum temperature for germination is 30 degrees centigrade. And before sowing, the land should be plowed 4 times, which we already did when we did 1, then right angle, 2nd, then right angle 4, till the soil becomes fine-tailed, and the depth of plowing is 30 centimeter, and it's synonymous with the 30 degree centigrade. Right, now we are coming to the seed rate. Seed rate, if it is a spreading type, 80-100 kg, and bunch type, it is 100-125 kg per hectare. Seeds are dropped in furrows or drilled 5 centimeter below and planted in lines with the distance between 2 lines is 1 foot, and distance between the plant to plant is 4 to 9 inches, that is 10 centimeter to 22.5 centimeter. See, this is the layout of groundnut. Here we have 2 lines, and the 2 lines is 1 foot. So every day when we go out, because nowadays we are not going out, so whenever we go out to college or somewhere, the first thing is we take 1 foot. As soon as you took 1 foot, one ek kadam, that is 1 foot, you will remember sir told that it is distance between the 2 lines of the groundnut. And their lines, the plants are planted, like seeds are planted first, and these are basically 4 to 9 inches away, or if you come to centimeter, 10-22.5 centimeter. So this is the basic layout of it. And then we are coming to the next part is the fertilizers. But before going to the fertilizer, I just tell you what will happen. These seeds are particularly sown 5 centimeter, right? 5 centimeter below the soil, and the distance I told you 10-22.5, and between the 2 seed beds is 1 feet or 30 centimeter, which I already told you. And now we are coming to the fertilizers. Fertilizers, generally no manure is required, but in Punjab, Karnataka, 22.5 to 28 kg per hectare nitrogen is required, and P2O5 is supplied. And for irrigated crop, ammonium sulfate, nitrogen in form of ammonium sulfate is 12.5 kg per hectare, whereas super 6.7 kg per hectare. And here we should knowing this fact that when the seed is sown 5 centimeter below the earth, then P2O5, which is superphosphate we are using, half P2O5 is around both sides of the seed, 4 to 5 centimeter, because it is 5 centimeter, and rest other half, it is 4 to 5 centimeter below, means approximately 9 to 10 centimeter below the earth. So this is the process how we give. So here it is very important to know that there are 2 varieties, spreading and bunch. I already told you spreading and bunch, that is seed rate of 80-100 and 100-125. And the spacing here is a slight bit different. Here 60 centimeter distance between the two seed beds and 10 is the same as other. Whereas in case of bunch variety, the distance is 45 into 10. So there's slight bit variation. And here I just want to mention that groundnut is basically rotated with the help of wheat, lentil, barley, chickpea and pea. So this is the rotation groundnut will go. But in case of two areas, these, that is this Maharashtra, Karnataka and this Andhra Pradesh, the groundnut is every time rotated with the sorghum. Groundnut, sorghum, groundnut, sorghum, groundnut. So this is very important. Right? So now we are coming to the next part, that groundnut first hand weeding is done because weeding is very much required for the growth of the plant. After 15 days, groundnut attains maturity in 120-135 days. Harvesting is done at the time when the lower leaves are yellow. And in India, it is done by the hand, whereas in America, it is done by the mechanical methods. So last, I am compiling a new synthetic textile fiber, ardel. This is a very important question which comes in mostly, is obtained from the peanut protein. So recently, the groundnut is used for the production of aflatoxin. We also call mycotoxin. And first year people must be knowing aspergillus flavus. You also read in first year. So this aflatoxin is used in cancer also. So basically, it's very important, and further studies should be required in it. So now I finished, and I will be back with you with the two botanical names in a short while. Thank you. Bye bye. I welcome you all back for the third part of cultivation, that is high yielding varieties. High yielding varieties, and the first, which is just recently launched, is Garen R4. It is also called ICGV 15083 2019 by ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. It is a semi-spreading type planted in Gujarat, Rajasthan, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. So if we see this belt, and here Andhra Pradesh, this we are having a new variety, Garen R4, this belt, right? So Garen R4 is having a two characters which are on which the variety is dependent. One is shelling. Shelling means how much fruiting it will do, 70%, and oil content in 55. Very important. As we do the other varieties, you will see it is a very commendable achievement by the scientist. The variety is rich in oleic acid, and oleic acid is this is the main character of this variety. Besides this, I will tell you there is one other variety which is called Garen R5. So both are the same, characters are same. It is also released in 2019, and it is rich in oleic acid. Oleic acid is basically enhanced its shelf life, and shelf, you said it is a waste life, and consumer health. With those people who consume it, it reduces the risk of cardiovascular heart problems and blood glucose. And some points I don't write because of the space constraint, like it reduces the triglycerides level and gives the healthy heart to the consumer who are consuming it. So next variety is the Kaushal, and this variety I took because as soon as you pass through the corridor, and our worthy principal name is Professor Dr. Anita Kaushal. So I took this variety from there, and it is called G201, and is a bunch variety planted throughout India, and shelling is 71% and oil content is 49, a bit shade to that of Garen R4, but it is a very excellent, it's excellent variety, and maturity 100-112 days, and foliage is dark green, and yield is 15-20 quintals per hectare, right? And then the next variety is Kadiri 3. It is grown in Andhra Pradesh, this area particularly, right? So it is bears two seeded pods, and the seeds are purple in color, oblong in shape, oil content 44.7, shelling 72%, yield that is 21 quintals per hectare, and approximately same as that of Kaushal 201. Matures in 100-110 days, right? Then we have coming to the Kadiri 2. It also released for Andhra Pradesh. Oil content is 43.75, shelling is 76%, yield 17-20, a bit lower than Kadiri 3, and then matures in 115-125 days, and it bears also same that of Kadiri 3, that is 2 seeded pods, and seeds brownish rose color, right? So the other varieties of ICGS are ICGV 8656, ICGS 44, etc. So these are the varieties. So I finish. Now I'm coming to the botanical names, and the first botanical name I am taking is bamboo, and bamboo botanical name is Bambusa arundinacea, and family is Gramineae, and the part used wood. Bamboo pulp is basically a pulp plant chiefly used for the manufacture of printing paper. Here I will tell you pulp is the main raw material for the paper, right? So fruit of bamboo, which is corrupt, is very important. Whether is bamboo, whether is maize, whether is rice, whether it is wheat, they all belong to Gramineae, and the fruit is corruptus. Okay, it is a single-seeded indehiscent fruit. The question comes a lot of time, which contains starch, a source of nutritious food for human. Leaves of bamboo makes an excellent cattle fodder, and the young tender shoots of some bamboos are cooked as vegetables. The bamboo stem is used for posts you have seen in the villages, and then basketry, baskets, roofing beams are formed, toys, musical instruments, and used in the fencing. So bamboo is an excellent source for our day-to-day requirements. So now next is the eucalyptus globulus myrtaceae, stem and is a wood pulp, and leaves and bark of eucalyptus supply raw material to make the paper pulp, which is used for the paper, as that same that of bamboo. It also uses blue gum and oil, right? The eucalyptus oil is used as mosquito repellent. Here I want to acknowledge you that you have gone to the schools, and mostly schools or any institute, you will see they are bounded outside by means of a eucalyptus tree. And this is done is very crafted manner by our ancestors. They did it because eucalyptus, they are repellent to the mosquitoes, and the mosquitoes will not come, because in school there are small kids. They can't protect themselves from mosquitoes, and because the oil is created from them, it repels the insects. But nowadays, the eucalyptus will fall, and people of modern era, they planted the good ornamental foliage or flower trees, and that gives the gaps, and from these gaps, the mosquito will come. So my request to all, if you have at the edges trees fall, so please replace it with the eucalyptus, right? So now we are coming to the, also the eucalyptus oil is used as mosquito repellent. The vapors of essential oils are inhales to relieve cough in chronic bronchitis and asthma. Chronic means बहुत ज़्यादा काली खांसी हम कह लें, and asthma. It yields valuable timber used for building and railway sleeper. Building means all, doors, windows, frames, everything, right? So this I finishes the botanical names, the eucalyptus and bamboo, which are very important, and I revise again. So this is the area of cultivation of groundnut. I every time give you in the map, because in IS you will get one map, and suppose this map will come and he will write here. It is this map shows the cultivation of wheat, groundnut, maize, rice. So your option is groundnut. So these maps at that time is very helpful, because one question will come and one question correct will make you above in merit than the 100 students. So such an importance of 1 mark in the IS level exams. So I wind up. So thank you. Take care. Bye bye.